Okay. I think it's recording now. Okay, so for okay, I'll just show you guys my spreadsheet. I'll share it.
Okay.
Screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yep.
for mine, I was able to get an EBT of 247,000, and I just kind of had the fermenters like on the 30th like be five, like all of them. I'm pretty sure this is just for Edgar Ale too. So I had Edgar Ale just on five. I couldn't change it for the other ones, but for the
Yeah.
prices, they mainly were kept the same for Alley Cat, except for like 1 month where we lost a lot of sales, and I upped the price and like kind of upped the production order of it too. And
Yeah.
kind of like during the time before like the big like wave of like Alley Cat purchases, I just stocked up on a bunch of Alley Cat orders. So I think that's kind of like what we probably will need to do, like we did last
Mhm.
time, but just keep like a good stock of Alley Cat while also having like Taj and Edgar, enough Taj and Edgar.
Yeah.
For Edgar, I mean, I mainly the prices were kept the same for the beginning months, but then like it kind of like the sales got lower, so as the sales lowered, I would just lower the prices, which I think we can basically do that too. Just watch like kind of like how much is being bought of like each product, so we can like kind of base what our choices off of that. And
Yeah.
for Taj, I mean, Taj, I didn't really change the prices mainly just because they always have like a steady like sale rate, and the production I would only really change like at the beginning months because that's when we need to focus more on making alley cats than Tajes because we already have enough stock of it.
Hmm.
So only like down in the later months I got to 4,000 production, but that's pretty much kind of like what I did. And does someone else want to share their?
I probably will.
All right, go ahead.
All right, hold up.
No problem.
But I kind of had something similar, but my EBT was lower.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. So you guys can see it.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Damn. Let me. Yeah. So I had an EBT of like 240,000 roughly, and then yeah, I just changed it all to five fermenters because like that made the EBT go up like crazy. But yeah, I pretty much had the similar thing. Like I stocked up on a lot on Alley Cat like early in the year, then the production like was lower in the later months because like didn't really need it really.
Okay.
But there still needs to like be production, right? And then yeah, and then yeah, production for Taj as well. I just kept the same for the most part. And the prices I like I made I the issue with my like spreadsheet like before was like I had like some of the prices too high, so I was able to finally like get the prices down because of the fifth fermenter like having more production.
Yeah.
So I could actually like lower the prices then because of that. I had Egger Ale like uh, way too high, but now it's like pretty normal price, like it's a tie for the first few months and then progressively gets lower. And then Alley Cat didn't really change very much, and then Taj Mahal I just kept the same, honestly, because yeah, there really isn't any changes need to be made there. So yeah, um,
I feel like we mainly had the same. It's just like our prices were different. I feel like we could have probably you could have probably like increased the prices of like Alley Cat during some like parts, but and
yeah,
like
I probably
decreased
could.
it kind of like during the end. I think we can probably decrease the price of Alley Cat like once their sales start going down.
Yeah,
We can decrease it a little bit, but not too much because we don't want to lose too much like
yeah,
profit. So especially like
that's true.
for did you change your prices for Edgar like much during the end or no?
Uh, I during like the last like 6 months, I put in like lower.
Yeah, we could probably like do like because like for me I did 14 and they were selling more with 14,
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
I think
I also did the 1450.
do you want to share your share your
Yeah, I'll share
spreadsheet
my
then?
screen.
Okay.
Yeah. So so my EBT wasn't as good. It was like 230. Like I said earlier, I also set the prices of Edgar to 14.50. They are doing pretty well, like you said. I also changed the fermenters to 5 also.
Yeah.
So for Ali, all I did was pretty much like made a lot more during the summer because obviously they sell during the summer. So I didn't really stock up on it as much. But then obviously as months went past, I also lowered it because it wasn't in demand as much. And then for production, I kept it pretty low for like the first few months. Put it at 4, which so
Yeah, I did similar thing.
Yeah.
Similar thing. Since we wanted more production on Alley Cat than we did on Taj, because we already had Taj.
and also obviously you up the price during the summer for Ali as well because obviously they're selling more. And then let it
Yeah.
go and what should I got?
So definitely like with more fermenters, we can produce a lot more than before. So that'll help us, especially during like kind of like the time before the big like Alley Cat purchase. We'll definitely that benefit from having 5 fermenters than 4.
Yeah.
And so for like what roles we should do, I can just keep with the production orders because I think that worked fine last time.
Except when your computer froze for pretty much
Okay,
all of it.
listen,
And then I had
listen.
to become the
That wasn't even my fault. That's not my fault. The Wi-Fi just sucks.
Mm.
But
Okay.
yeah, I guess I say we all stay the same rules as last time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
pretty
much. I
much.
mean, it worked fine. We just need to make sure we produce continuously through the year because last time we didn't and we lost a lot.
Well, to be fair,
No,
I
it
did
was
tell
that.
you. I
That was
did
the
tell
reason.
you.
Because our
Mm.
inventory counts towards our assets, which is
You
also.
kept worrying about Alley Cat. I was like, no, we gotta make more of everything else. And you're
Yeah,
like,
well,
no.
we also need to worry about Alley Cat because there was
Yeah.
we had so
Yeah.
little of everything. We had so
Yeah.
little of everything. It wasn't just
And that was crazy. Yeah.
um and we definitely will benefit from like watching the fermenters, seeing which ones like are open too, how
Yeah.
many are open too. But I know can we now make like 5? I'm guessing we can now make 5 production orders, which will be
I'm
really
assuming.
easy.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
Assuming that we can
Yeah.
make like probably a lot more alley cats before like the big summer rush. Okay. And we can make sure we have like stock of everything else. We just have to watch the stock. Someone has to I think who was the one who was watching stock, like how much we had of things?
Uh,
I think it was. I think it was me.
Yeah,
yeah, it
so
was,
Maybe.
just make sure like when we do have low stock, we can definitely like now we have more like free like reign to like watch that kind of stuff. So it should be much easier to do a lot of things since we have more fermenters.
Mhm.
But I mean, for the pricing too, it's pretty much yeah. Tyson, you were watching the pricing, right? You were
yeah,
on
yeah,
pricing, yeah. Just like make sure during like the end of the year we can like probably like lower the prices of like Edgar Ale and
yeah,
I think Alley could be lowered, but
yeah,
yeah, Alley could be lowered in the at the end of the year since there was less like there were a
yeah,
lot less
definitely.
orders of that. Okay.
Mm,
So, anything else?
I don't think so.
I think that's it.
All right. Wrap up our meeting. Okay.